What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Suikoden V. So, Solflana has been taken over by Gazelle and the Nether Gate, and the Queen and Farid were killed, and now we are on the run from them. Prince, they'll come here soon too. We must escape to Lunas. Okay. Let's see if let's go to Rafleet, though. I cut that battle out, but I actually want to show the next battle because I want to show off Sagai. Because I haven't... Oh, we just got Sagai in the last episode for the first time. So let's get to another battle here. And I'll show off Sagai. This is a perfect battle, too. Unless they get multiple attacks. And Sagai probably won't even get a turn. There we go. So like spins the spear. And then attacks. Hope we can enter Rafleet. They won't let us enter the East Palace. Oh, but wait, it's not here. What the heck? Where did Rafleet go? They must have figured out something was happening at the Sun Palace. They don't have any soldiers, so they'd be helpless if someone decided to attack Flena's allies as well. Raja will have the town hidden somewhere safe. But we don't have time to dawdle around here either. Let's hurry to Lunas. Okay, so as you can tell, Rafleet's not here. Prince, we have to hurry to Lunas, or Godwin's forces will beat us there. Okay, let's go ahead and leave here. Exit wharf. Let's go over to the revolving bridge. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go to Lunas then. So guy's a really strong character. His strength even is close to that of George's. Not quite. George has a little bit more attack power than Zagai. But George is still the better offensive character because George has more speed, which will increase his chance of getting multiple attacks. So George would still be better, technically better than Zagai in an offensive sense. But Zagai does have way more magic defense. So basically Zagai is more defensive and George is more offensive. And I'm running out of room. We definitely need to unlock a storage place. Luckily, I think we're getting pretty close, honestly. It won't be too long. We do... It is still going to be quite some time before we get a way to store stuff, but not too long. And hopefully unlock that soon. Your Highness Lady Solids, are you alright? Well, did we look alright to you? The Oracle is quite distressed over your well-being. Please come see her right away. You mean the news has already traveled all the way out here? Only the vaguest details. This morning, a mounted messenger back from Solflana told us of an attack, but it was hardly more than rumors. But let's save the chat for later. Right now, the Prince and Lady Solids need some rest. Yes, of course. My apologies. This way, please. You want to make sure you move everything from Masato and Zagai and George as well. And Sileads, if you haven't already done that. This is awful. You must meet with the Oracle quickly. So yeah, we're back here in Lunas again. We were just here not long ago. Oh, Your Highness, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're safe. Your Highness. Oh, same thing. So the same thing. Please see the Oracle as soon as possible, Your Highness. She's been very worried. Why is this happening? Because Gazelle's evil, that's why. I know it must be very hard for you now, Your Highness, but I'm sure you can get through this. If you can get through this, you can get through anything. Oh, Your Highness, Lady Sileads. That's our name, don't wear it out. Are you okay, Your Highness? So glad you're safe. But basically, no one's saying anything interesting around here. Yep, it's all... Your Highness, I don't know what to say. Oh, of course. Please have this. I hope it'll be of use to you. Any toxin. Stop giving me items I can't... Seriously? How dare you give me any toxin? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you right. I'm going to pick you up. And I'm going to throw you into that water down there. Throw you into the water. And then you can swim your way out of there. Jeez. Some people, man. Giving me free antitoxins. What are you thinking, lady? Obviously, I'm messing around, guys. Oracle is waiting for you in the conclave, Your Highness. We can't let the tragic power struggles of the past repeat themselves. Why are people doing this? Just some people are evil. That's all there is to it, you know? Well, I guess technically we're all good and bad. But there's a difference between good and bad and then evil. Like, evil is just on a wholly another level. But obviously we're all good and bad. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Everybody knows that. Me personally, I've done wrong in my life, don't get me wrong. But a majority of the time I've done good, more than bad. Thankfully, I'd rather keep it that way. Anyway, Sileads, Razor. It is so good to see you both alive. You are alright, aren't you? Oh, I've been so worried. We heard such horrific rumors, but they aren't true, are they? Right? Nothing but awful lies. Oh no. Haswar. I see Arstedt and Faradar. At least all of you made it. But the princess... Wonder what happened to Miyakis and Galleon and Kyle. The guy? One of the first things I learned as a warrior was this. A sword not in use should be sheathed. Otherwise, the blade will rust and dull. Worrying now will only wear you down. Take this chance to rest and save yourself for battles to come. Yeah, there you go. The guy has a good mindset. And that is true for a lot of things. Like, what does, like, worrying about stuff, what does it actually do? It doesn't really do anything. Worrying's not going to fix your problem, you know? You have to either take action to fix your problem of whatever you're going through instead of worrying about it, you know? Now, some things are out of people's control, and there's nothing much you can do about it. And when it's that case, then worrying is completely fine. But it doesn't really fix anything. It's best not to worry, but it's kind of hard not to sometimes. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a terrible hostess. You probably haven't gotten any sleep since the attack, have you? I'll get a meal ready for you all, but you better rest in the meantime. Thank you. No need to thank me. I just wish I could do more for you right now. My eyes just won't stay open anymore. I guess I'll take you up on that bed offer. There is a room prepared on the second floor. Alright, thanks. So guy, feel free to use the second floor as well. I don't need a bed, but if you were saying I'd be in your way, I'll go upstairs. Oracle, sooner or later the God ones are going to find out they're here. It will be difficult to hide them here for long. I know. But for now, I'd like to let them get some rest, even if it's only for a little while, as you wish. Even if they show up, George will just take them out. How they can get to George and the guy. Please don't worry about a thing right now, Your Highness, and get some rest. Thank goodness you are all safe. The room upstairs has been readied for you. Please try to get some rest. Please try to get some rest. I know it may be hard for you to sleep, but even lying down for a while will help. Your Highness, please take your mind off your troubles. Why not go speak with the Oracle? We already did. There's the guy. Man, a few words. Locked. I guess Solids and George want to be alone. Huh. So George and Solids are sharing a room, huh? I wonder what's going to happen in that room. Luckily the main character's room's over here. So main character might not be able to hear George and Solids over here. But the locked. I guess, okay, they're... Oh, okay, so they're both... Okay, they're in separate rooms, okay. So it's saying, like, both of the doors are locked. They're in separate rooms. But still, George could sneak out and go over to Solids' room as well. Prince, you should rest too, Leon.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll be on my way.
Yep, main character's new outfit for now. Visiting his parents. It's a shame losing your parents is one thing, but seeing.
Marshal, your
Oh,
lordship.
never mind.
Father, you're early.
I was feeling a
I'll
little
I'll say it after.
anxious.
There's no need to worry. As you can see, we have complete control of the Sun Palace.
I heard there were a few crucial problems.
Crucial is such a strong word. There may have been a few unforeseen obstacles, but it all turned out fine. The only thing worth noting is that the Prince and Lady Sileads managed to slip away. But thanks to that, we were able to make George take the blame, so, in the end, it wasn't a complete loss.
I see.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's one thing to lose a parent if they just die of like natural causes or whatever the case may be. But when a parent is killed, like it, that's a whole nother that makes it a lot worse, is what I'm saying. So what the main character is going through is unfathomable. Like you couldn't even like imagine something like that happening. And very tragic. And my cousin experienced that. My cousin was dealing with a lot last year because his mom, well, technically it's my second cousin. His mom was killed, and I gave my support and everything and even I got emotional when hearing about that, even though it was my cousin who passed, not like, obviously that didn't happen to my mom. If it did, though, I would have been heartbroken. Even more so than losing my mom. Like, when I lost my mom, it was like, yeah, I was sad. But if I had lost my mom the way my second cousin did, then, yeah, it would have been tragic. My whole point in saying all this is that it's just worse when when your parent gets killed than if your parent just dies, you know. Like, dying is just part of life, you know. There's nothing you can do about it. But when they die from someone else, it's very tragic. So I'm just trying to like portray this situation that the main character's going through from my own perspective and understanding, like, it's got to be hard, you know. So, and that's the mark of good storytelling right here. That's one of the main things this game does best, is the story. There's a lot more story than there is gameplay in this game, as you've been able to tell. Like, we've been having so much story going on, and very little amount of gameplay so far. But that'll change later on. But right now they're just trying to set up the storyline, and it takes a long time. This game takes a long time to get really good. Unlike the other Suikoden games where they like thrust you right in. They get the storyline done quickly, get you in them dungeons, and get you recruiting characters really fast. But in this game, they set up the storyline. It takes a while, and then eventually things start to get good. But anyway, oh Lord Godwin, don't mind us. Continue your research. Yes, sir. At last, it is mine. Yep, the Sun Rune. Remember, we found out in the last episode it was returned to the sealed room. And how did it go? Pardon? Don't be coy. I assume you already tried it. It is what I would have done at your age. Ah, you see right through me as always, Father. The rune is still here, isn't it? What more needs to be said? Just as I thought. Would you like to give it a try? There's no need for that. We both know it wouldn't work. Now that you have the actual rune and the seal statue, I expect your research to go quite quickly. Is that clear? Yes, sir. How is Princess Limsia? She's still quite upset and unreasonable. I shut her in her room to spare myself the headache. And you think she can be left alone? It would create a significant inconvenience for us if she committed suicide. We don't have to worry about that. Miyakis is with her. Besides, it is not in the princess's nature to give up hope so easily. She's stubborn to the point of foolishness. Yes, I suppose she's just like Arshtat and Saulides in that regard. We must remove Saulides and the prince quickly. If they go to Barrows, things could get complicated. Don't worry. We know where they are. It won't be hard to catch them. Okay, so Gazelle's after us now. And Marshall told them to remove Saulides and Prince, so they're gonna try to kill the Prince and Saulides.
Won't you please rest even just for a little while? No! If I saw Mother and Father in my dreams, I think I would cry. Oh, Princess. It's all right to cry, you know. I won't cry. I won't give them the satisfaction. If I cry, they win. If I cry, it's like admitting the defeat of our family. Defeat to the likes of them. And that's why I can't cry. Oh, Princess. Princess.
Miki's gonna cry for you.
Please save me. Please save me.
Crying out for help. She's going through a lot. Basically being a captive in her own palace. Yeah, so the storyline's pretty dark, honestly, if you think about it. You got the main character's parents got killed. You got Princess being basically held captive. And then you have an assassin group go around killing people and stuff. It's kind of dark, honestly. Can't go in the rooms. Who's okay? Okay, I got a scene here. Oh, Prince. There's Leon and Haswar. Oh dear. You could have slept a little longer, you know. Did you get enough rest, Your Highness? Yeah, I guess so. You did? That's good. There's Lady Saulides. You guys are up already? Must be nice to be young. Saulides, don't you want to Sleep a little more. I never sleep well when I'm sober anyway. Where's George? He can't still be asleep. That's not like him. Maybe George is suffering more than you think. They put the blame on him for everything after all. Nah. That man doesn't give a damn what other people think of him, as long as he knows he's doing the right thing. If he is suffering, it is because of what I said to him. How can that be? George, you were with them. How? I'm sorry. Cousin Aswar, is there any news? If anybody else managed to escape the Sun Palace, I bet they come here too. No, nobody has come yet. Come but you. My bad. So that must mean Kyle and Galleon got caught too. They stayed behind to protect Lim. And the Godwins must have the Sun Rune in their greedy hands by now too. They've been after the Sun Rune forever. They think they can use the power to make Felina the greatest empire in the world under their control, of course. That's why Arstat decided to bear the Sun Rune herself to protect it. It had nothing to do with punishing Lord Lake. But in the end, even that wasn't enough to stop the Godwins. Sile leads. Oracle. They've sent a search party out from Sulfalena. I'm told more than 100 enemy soldiers are heading this way. What? What do they need so many soldiers for? Sounds like a search party that knows what it's going to find. George, you mean? Yeah, they know we were here. They couldn't have found us so soon, not without help. About that, I made some inquiries, and it seems a few of our clerics are missing. Asato, you can't mean. Yes, Oracle, it appears to be the case. You betrayed us. They betrayed us and fled, cowards. Oh no. How could they? I'm so sorry. Not surprising, really. We met at least one who obviously wasn't fond of us. Anyway, you could do all the hand-wringing you want later. Right now, we have to get out of here. Yes, you're right. Asato, guide them to the woods, will you? But Oracle, that would be... Asato, it is the only way, please, for me. As you wish. In the woods out back, there's a sacred path that only the elves know. If you follow that path, it'll take you to Barrow's territory. Barrow's territory? I know Lord Barrows isn't the most reliable, but his family is the only one that can rival the Godwins. And if the Barrows family can't help, you can go east to the port town of Estrice, and from there... No, I'd never abandon my country just to save myself. But what if you can't fight them? You can't just let the Godwins kill you. You have to be prepared for the worst. Otherwise, you might as well just let yourself get caught right here. Go quickly. Alright, so we gotta escape here. Time to get out of Dodge. Enter the woods out back, and Asato will guide you from there. Hurry. Alright guys, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode and later.